Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Prasetyo Johan. I'm from Parahyangan Catholic University, majoring in mathematics, and I am currently the IISMA 2021 awardee to National Taiwan Normal University. And this is the background that I'm at. This is the place where I'm at, which is the National Taiwan University General Building itself, something that's very iconic to my host university. So first in this reflective video, I want to talk a little bit regarding my pre-departure experience. Because even though I have some experience in going abroad, but I've never got any experience in studying abroad. And this is the two different things that I found really complicated because the procedure for you to study abroad they have a lot of administration, there's a lot of steps that you need to do. And these are not the general things that you can find in the Google or the internet. And this is the reason why I kind of feel that in even in pre-departure, I also learned as a municipal awardee to, for example, learn to communicate more, connect with other people. For example, the international office from NTNU, or even our mentors from ISMA like Mbak Sabrina, Pak Kendrick, and Kak Ilona itself. Because as a student representative, I believe that this is something that you need to also develop because you will also be responsible for other 16 awardees in your host university as well. And I think that is the most terrifying factors that I faced during the pre-departure. But other than that, after I managed to overcome all those kind of hurdle, it was smooth as butter until the departure itself. But since I'm going to Taiwan, obviously the arrival in Taiwan is kind of different from any other countries because Taiwan is very strict in their COVID-19 procedures. Because not only that I need to undergo 14 days of quarantine, that complete quarantine where you cannot come out from your room, but after that you need to also undergo 7 days self-health management where you are still being monitored but you will still be able to explore a little bit outside for a short period amount of time. And this is where I believe that I still find a lot of cultural shock within Taiwan itself from the short exploration because I kind of believe that Taiwan people are really fast-paced in terms of everything, in terms how do they travel from one place to another, how, for example, they are really fast-paced in the learning experience in the class. Even the lecturers are also fast-paced itself. And this is how I was really shocked because I thought that in Indonesia, I was considered as one of the fastest person exists according to my friends. But I believe that when it comes to Taiwan, I was really normal or even below average. So therefore, there are some things that I need to do in order for me to adjust to the fast-paced living condition in Taiwan. For example, even in a class, I try to learn beforehand, before entering the class. I try to learn like one chapter ahead from the class itself to ensure that I have a significant advantage over other international students and Taiwan students in the class itself. And I also try to adapt more to how Taiwanese people living and what is their principle for them to in order for them to live in a very high paced environment at the end of the day. But I kind of feel that those cultural shock was never as big as what other people may face because I kind of believe that it is a matter of adjustment that I need to take itself. But during my stay in Taiwan, obviously I take some of the academic class that I need to take in the National Taiwan Normal University. And the way that I was taking this is that I need to log in to the Moodle first, and I need to, for example, register all the classes that I want to take. And in Taiwan, there are also classes that you can only take through, for example, lecturer authorization. So you need to communicate first with the lecturer in order for you to get that particular class. And this is the thing that I experienced first-handedly in myself because I want to take the data visualization and communication course, and it requires me to take a specific code from the lecturers itself. And I believe that many of the lecturers here have very different teaching style comparatively to Indonesia, even the students have very different learning method itself. It's very interactive and active in Taiwan in comparison to a more listening experience that I faced in the University of Indonesia itself. But even furthermore than that, I believe that the lectures in Taiwan itself also is more open towards criticism, towards, for example, inputs or even answers from their respective students. And this is something that I personally experienced myself because I was suggesting to my lecturers that why do not we learn more regarding the program for the data visualization. And the response that I got was very positive and really constructive on how that he explained to me why does it's not impossible to teach the program because it's the first iteration of the lecture itself. But secondly, he also take my opinion really seriously, and now he are trying to develop the program for the next year course to integrate a lot of programs, and he constantly also asks me regarding for the opinions itself. And I think that's really a great experience and really shocking experience that I face here in Taiwan because it's really different towards when I was in Indonesia facing all my lecturers itself. But obviously, if there is something that I would have changed, that if I can go back in time and change something, I really want to change when I come to Taiwan. Because the main problem that I face in Taiwan is that I was unable to take the Mandarin course due to the fact that we came to Taiwan a week later than the placement test. And this is something that I really wish that I know beforehand, so I can prepare accordingly, so I can push, for example, international office to, for example, give us pardon or give us compensation to join all those kind of placement tasks. But other than that, what I also wish to change is that I wish to research more regarding our lodging, our place to live, because our current place to live, which is the hostel itself, have a very high price, and we do not have any information regarding this issue before coming into the hostel. So if I can go back in time, I would like to research a lot regarding are we going to live, what is the price, the accommodation cost, so we can adjust accordingly and will not be panicked when we are facing all this kind of issues. But obviously, after completing my studies, there's a lot of things that I wish to do when I come back towards Indonesia. And it might be different from the initial interview that I faced when I was accepted in IISMA, because the initial campus that I wish to go is Tohoku University in Japan. But since Taiwan and Japan have many similarities, I kind of believe that I also learned a lot of things. I also achieved the things that I wish to learn when I told the interviewer, which is how to develop the financial and the insurance industry. Because the insurance and financial industry in Taiwan is also very advanced as well, on how their banking system is very flawless and effortlessly, on how their insurance system managed to cover many people healthcare services in Taiwan itself. So these are the things that is the most valuable experience, because I kind of feel that it is very practical, that I can directly apply it in Indonesia as well. But other than that, I also have learned to communicate with the locals and make a lot of friends. I make a lot of friends from NTU with the local students, which is IISMA. I also make a lot of friends from the primary school students in Taichung itself, because I also do the program to teach them at the end of the day. So I would close this reflective video by saying that I'm officially IISMA biased, because IISMA provides you with a lot of opportunity that you might never experience outside of this program. It provides you with skills, it provides you with friends, it provides you with opportunity and connection for you to open up for more scholarship opportunities in the future should you decide to continue your graduate studies. And this is why I think you should not be afraid to join IISMA, and you should not be afraid to study abroad, because these are the things and the benefits that you could not get when you are entrapped in your own shell in the home country itself. You need to go further than that in order for you to gain a lot of experience, in order for you to contribute back and bring the betterment to your own country. Be bold to go abroad. Thank you very much.